Good morning and welcome to the Utopian Cafe for Wednesday, July 28th. So, no Xbox game last night, and you guys learned probably early in the season that when I say a game is rained out on Xbox, it usually means low phone battery. That would have been the excuse I used with the old phone, because that legitimately, if I don't have 90% battery in the old phone, it wasn't going to happen because my phone would drain constantly. It would probably take on a half-hour game stream, my phone battery would go from like 90% to 10% in a half hour. With the new phone, I don't have that problem. But last night, I legitimately forgot to charge my phone. I was playing a phone game. I was actually streaming the Mets game last night. They did not do very well last night. I think they lost 12-5. And so by the time that game was over, my phone was at like 16%. So there was going to be no way that it was going to be able to get done. I tried to charge it, and then at 10 o'clock, it was still only at about 45%. But then by that point, rained out simply meant that a member of the Utopian baseball universe wasn't quite finished with their Sal Volcano intake for the day. So I do apologize, but tonight, starting at 8 o'clock, we have a triple header of content for the universe. At 8 o'clock tonight, we've got Game 2 of the Utopian Baseball Universe Trivia Tournament first round. We've got Brett Bamford, we've got Jamie Howell, we've got Tim St. Clair, we've got Stan Phillips, and quite possibly Jeff Turner. So tonight's trivia is going to be either 4 or 5 contestants. We had 6 last time. It's all written. You can actually find the topics. I actually posted those last night. Should be a very fun show. 2 of those gentlemen will be advancing to the semifinals. And then hopefully later today we'll announce when Game 3 will be. All the participants have been notified. I'm going to, right after the show today, I'm going to confirm to make sure that that date works out. And then by the end of next week, our semifinals will be determined. Greg Fokker and Madison McIntyre are in the semifinals. 2 of the 5 men I mentioned just now will join them. One of them will actually compete with them. No, I take it back. Greg and Madison are in the semifinals. They're going to be in one semifinal. 2 of the 5 gentlemen competing tonight will be in another semifinal. And then next week's game, the top scorer next week will join Greg and Madison in the semifinals, and the second highest scorer next week will join tonight's 2 winners. So that's how it's going to be for the semifinals. 2 3-person games, and then our championship, which will be towards the end of August, will be one-on-one for the right to call themselves trivia champion for this summer. Our next trivia tournament will be in the off season. Probably start that in early December, right around the time Having a Catch with Joey Buchholz debuts, which is going to be Tuesday night, December 7th. We'll probably start the trivia tournament the next night, and then that'll go into probably late January, early February, just in time for season 3 to start kicking off with spring training. So you can see the scores from last night. One of the great features of the new paid subscription that I have with StreamYard is now I can fit up to 1,000 characters on a banner. Whereas I think in the past it was like 200. So now I'm just putting all the scores on one banner instead of breaking it down by division. So you can kind of see everything, and I don't have to keep messing with the banners. So again, tonight we have a triple header of content. We're going to have trivia, We've got Tim St. Clair, we've got Stan Phillips, we've got Brett Bamford, and we've got Jamie Howell. Jeff Turner, and I'll use his words, is a 90% chance that we're going to see Jeff Turner. So I've written trivia for 5 people. If Jeff doesn't make it, we won't use his questions. I'll probably just save those for the next show. But because we had 6 last time and we're going to have 4 to 5 tonight, it's going to be probably a little bit shorter. So I think the last show was 67 minutes. Tonight will probably be closer to 55 minutes, but we'll keep it going. And again, 2 of those gentlemen will advance to the semifinals next week. At about 10 o'clock tonight, we're going to have Yankees Nationals on a fully charged phone. And I guarantee that's going to happen. So Yankees Nationals about 10 o'clock. And then right after that, we're going to do Twins Indians. So a triple header of content tonight. Trivia at 8 o'clock Central. Yankees and Nationals about an hour after that. Or a couple hours after that, I should say. And then Twins Indians. So 3 big events happening tonight. Tomorrow's Xbox game will be an afternoon contest between the Giants and Angels. And then Friday, Stan Phillips will be back. Stan Phillips will be in the cafe every Friday at 7:30. So normally we go about 7 a.m. We're going to do 7:30 on Fridays. So Stan Phillips is going to be here. We're going to talk about the Mets. We're going to talk about Ron Darling is actually being inducted into the Mets Hall of Fame on Saturday. And I believe he's being inducted by Keith Hernandez and Gary Cohen. So I hope that's going to be streamed live. I doubt it, but I'm sure that we'll be able to catch it on YouTube later in the evening. But it's going to be an exciting weekend for the Mets and their fans as Ron Darling takes his place in the Mets Hall of Fame on Saturday night as the Mets host the Reds. So we will see you again tonight at 8 o'clock Central for trivia. The Xbox doubleheader after that, Yankees and Nationals, Twins and Indians. It's going to be a fun trivia show. I always enjoy that. And I have, if he is watching right now, I have promised Tim St. Clair that I will debut my Jackie Mason impression. Jackie Mason passed away a couple days ago. I only really know him from Caddyshack 2. I understand he is a stand-up comedian. I've never seen his set. I've never seen... I don't think I've ever seen him in anything other than Caddyshack 2. So I'm going to debut that tonight. Everyone have a great Wednesday, and we'll see you tonight.